Now, what I think they wanted you to do for A is I think they wanted you to realize I could factor this to x plus 3, x minus 3. Then if I make f of x the x plus 3 and g of x the x minus 3, then perfect p of x would equal f of x times g of x. Agree? If I wanted to, that's not cheating, but it feels, if you wanted to take the spirit out of this question and just start by making f of x, x squared minus 9, what could you make g of x so that it works? 1. It's not wrong. Doesn't it feel like you're cheating a little bit? Because you made 2 that multiplied together to work. And I'd probably even recommend, okay, q of x is x plus 1. So what could we put on the top for f of x and the bottom for g of x so they canceled out and would get you 1? Okay, here's the cheating method. You make f of x, x plus 1. What would you possibly have to divide by to get x plus 1? 1. I actually think that's a pretty good answer. Okay? It's actually a good answer because if you get creative in this question, you might actually get it slightly wrong. Like, even though this works, this I would say is slightly wrong. Would you agree that if I divided those two, my x plus 2's would cancel out and I would get x plus 1? But this is slightly different than q of x because in this one, minus 2 is a non-permissible value. And in this one, there are no non-permissible values. This graph would have a hole in it. This graph wouldn't. So technically, if I wanted to be really particular on the exam and I gave you this not a great question. Okay? I'd have to take off a half mark if you got over creative. But if you would have been just like x plus 1 and 1, perfect. So, I mean, as long as this doesn't have a non-permissible value, I guess you could get creative with a number. That would work. But it seems kind of pointless. It just wants you to think that you could break up equations. And I think the first one, because it factors so nicely, it kind of leads itself nicely to say that one function's x plus 3, the other one's x minus 3. It seems logical to do that. But the x plus 1, there's not much logic, so may as well just make it x plus 1 over 1.